Welcome back to Pulse Geelong. Hydraulic fracturing, also known as fracking, is a controversial mining technique which has been the source of debate across the world. Recently in Geelong, a public forum was held to discuss the effects fracking could have in the Geelong region.
Hi, I'm Michael Martinez. We've had our fracking debate here in Geelong tonight. I was the moderator. It's been an interesting evening with lots of discussion and debate, but finally the motion has been that no fracking in Geelong. That's not wanted by the people that came here. So we've had a couple of hours of speakers and intensive discussion towards the end. Good to see that Pulse Television is here covering it. Thank you.
Hydraulic fracturing. Fracking describes the recovery of natural gas from deep layers inside the earth. In this method, porous rock is fractured by the use of water, sand and chemicals in order to release the enclosed natural gas. A shaft is drilled several hundred metres into the earth. Next, the fracking fluid is pumped into the ground using high-performance pumps. Fracking is also associated with several considerable risks. The primary risk consists in the contamination of drinking water sources. The chemicals used in fracking vary from the hazardous to the extremely toxic and carcinogenic. Another risk is the release of greenhouse gases.
Both Doctors for the Environment Australia and the Australian Medical Association have called on state and federal governments to ensure that unconventional gas projects are subject to rigorous and independent health risk assessments. Unfortunately, we haven't received an assurance to date that is the case, and we're concerned that governments have not been listening to the concerns of health organisations. But we should also be proactively undertaking research to really understand whether this industry can be done in a way that's safe for both current Australians and for Australians into the future.
A lot of people will rightly focus on the threats to health and agriculture from the chemicals involved in this onshore gas industry, but there are better alternatives for our energy and for our economy. I'm very happy that the meeting here tonight was 100% against fracking. We need to keep that up.
Yeah, tonight was all about informing people about what we consider to be a destructive industry. I've heard lots and lots of people say they're concerned privately, but they won't do anything, and we've got to somehow encourage people to get over that fear, put in submissions, talk publicly about their concerns, because it is their kids' future.
I want to thank the panellists for enlightening me tonight, and I want to give you my assurance that I will be passing on your very serious concerns about health issues, your very serious concerns about environmental issues. So anyway, I just wanted to pass on that I have heard you, and I understand that it is a very, very serious issue, so thank you.
Did you want to say something, Chris? Or?
The Labor position as it stands at the moment, and that's not to say it won't change, is that we won't go ahead unless there's clear evidence that it's not going to affect human beings or agricultural land or our water. It's a great opportunity to look at alternative energy uses for this community, and that's what we should be focused on.
Well, I guess
the City of Greater Geelong is going through a public submission process at the moment, seeking the views of the community, specifically in relation to this issue. And we as councillors, this is a new issue for us to grapple with as well as a city, so we're seeking input from the community so that we can formulate a policy if we're approached for a permit.
I think it was amazing to see a full room of people, first of all, which shows that there's a lot of interest here in Geelong in this topic now. A year ago we would have had 3 people sitting there. Today the hall was full. People don't like fracking, they don't want it here, they don't see the reason for it. With meetings like this, councils and eventually state governments is going to say no to fracking.
We hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. For all of our previous episodes, check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/947thepulsetv. Before we go, we have a performance from the Geelong College Girls Ensemble. Until next week, when you're out in the bay, keep clear of big ships. I'm Alex, and you've been watching Pulse Geelong.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who left further to fall. Ghost town, unwanted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am titanium. I am titanium. Stone heart, machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stone heart as bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am titanium. I am titanium.